His live stream offline. Oh, there it goes. Hey, everybody, what is going on? Michael M. Hey, Michael M. is out there.
Hey, Michael M. Can you hear Silver Stealer?
We're doing a test tonight to see if the audio's better with our friends Silver Stealer and Winning Image Photography. Trying to do some better work on the technology. So how's everybody doing tonight? Boy, the good old faithful is logging right in.
Off-Grid Powers here, Jonathan Reese. Are you guys able to hear me, Silver Stealer?
Yeah, let's do it's an audio test. Audio, hello.
Hear you just fine. Yes, it is. Well, we're a heck of a lot better than where we were last Monday, Talking Bullion.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah. That's the whole reason we're doing this test, everyone. We just wanted to make sure that the next time that we try to go live, we're using a different platform, aren't we not,
We
Talking
are.
Bullion?
Yep, we're using Skype instead of Zoom. So trying to improve the quality of the stream for sure because we want you to be able to hear our guests when we have them on, that's for sure.
Yeah, look at Jonathan Reese is here, Coin Silver's here. I saw Henry Von Log. Um,
Silver
starting from
Tanifa.
scratch.
Yeah.
Silver
All right.
Tanifa?
Silver Tanifa, hey, did you ever hear me the other night, Silver Tanifa, when I was talking about my very first letter I sent out to you came back, and I told you I was going to send it back out? Well, guess what happened? It came back a second time. So it's got one little mercury dime in it, and I think I've paid close to $10 to ship that thing out.
Oh man, it's terrible.
Twice, and the darn thing, it's like, do I send it out a third time? What do I do with this thing? So, U.S. Silver Stackers in the house. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Dove season 91. How you doing?
Yeah, Mrs. TV's not with us. She's she's Skyping with FaceTiming with the grandson. So I chatted with him for a bit, told him I had a meeting to go attend. So she's out there catching up with the daughter, son-in-law. It's our son-in-law's birthday today, so just checking in with them. So she's out there taking care of that business.
All right. I'm with you, Jonathan. They should let me have a freebie this next time around and actually find the right address. That'd be really nice.
It's weird because the one that had the good stuff in it that we sent him made it to him. Same address.
Yeah.
Yeah, laugh aloud. It came back, bro. I think maybe a pay it forward moment might be in order with that, Merc. Yeah. Thanks. It'll be a lot cheaper this next time for me, that's for sure. We'll figure something out if you ever win something big in the future, Silver Tanifa.
So how did he get all those giveaways that he gave away for your 1K? How did you get all those from him? Did he send them to you without problem? Without a problem?
No. One of the ones was from, I think, Coin and Silver Journey.
Yeah.
Wasn't going to ship outside the U.S., so Silver Tanifa said just ship it to Silver Stealers.
And then he sent our other?
And then he did send one from him. Yeah, that arrived here, no problem. So I don't know. I mean,
because where is he at? New Zealand or Australia?
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Yep. That's where we're going to send Steve Rice's dime.
Awesome.
Which, lo and behold, I sent that off to him on Thursday, and it said on the tracking number that it would get there Saturday. And I checked it today, and it's been delayed. It won't get there till Monday. So it's almost like a little bit of a chuckle. It's like, because I know he's going to call me in a matter of time. Steve Rice will be like, I didn't get that envelope today. I was like, yeah, you're going to have to wait till Monday now, buddy. Because, he can't stand missing holes in an album. So he's going to have to go crazy a couple more days, I guess. Hey, D-Dub was in the house. What is up, D-Dub?
D-Dub, what's happening? So everybody, Silver Stealer, Winning in Photography, they're sounding good. You can actually hear them. That is just awesome. So we were having the same problem with your 1K, with them hearing us as well. So
yeah, I cranked up the monitor and had you come through my speaker.
Yeah. We know what the problem is, and we probably could have fixed it. I did some research on how to get Zoom working the right way. It's just having to route the audio. But I reached out to another one of our fabulous YouTube resources, and he sent me a couple links, and still had to figure it out, but was able to finally get it set up how to route through Skype. And Skype's pretty cool. I mean, everybody uses Skype. Skype's pretty good free software, and there's no recent complaints about the security of Skype like there has been for Zoom. So
Yeah.
why not
Well,
use
what do you
Skype?
think? I mean, sounds like everyone's like saying that the audio sounds good. Do you think this is the format we're going to go ahead and try? You're going to have us on this Monday again?
Yeah, if you guys want to, that'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely. So maybe we just try this platform. I mean, shoot, had I known this, I'd have done this for my 1K gall and not dealt with. I mean, that made that a nightmare for us because of the audio issues. I see Jimmy Licari's here.
Hey,
I
Jimmy.
bounced into Jimmy a few times today.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we should go with this format. I tried using this format before the software that was recommended, but I think they might have recently updated it and made it better because I do remember trying to install this, I don't know, 6 or 8 months ago, and I couldn't get it to work, and I bailed on it, but it looks like it's working better now, so that's good.
Yeah, Henry says it sounds perfect.
Uh,
Looks like we have a first time watcher here. They're Talking Bullion,
who is that?
the telephone guy.
Oh, the telephone guy. What's going
Hey,
on,
maybe the
TG?
telephone guy fixed our issues.
Yeah, thanks for your services. He's got us a good connection.
It's funny because now it sounds like Silver Steelers hosting and TB is the guest.
I better
I don't know.
turn my microphone
What's that,
towards me a
TV?
little bit. Better turn my microphone. I'm not talking very loud either. I'm feeling a little mellow tonight, so
Me too. I got up. I went to bed at 4 and got up at 9
Can we talk about that a little
or
bit?
8.
actually I
If you
can
don't
turn
mind
down
Talking
your.
Bullion?
I can turn
So,
down your.
anyways, we've had a couple of mobile live streams over the past week. I see a lot of the audience that's here has been at those live streams, and obviously, you've heard us talking up about the new trailer that we made, which we thought we weren't going to launch until tomorrow. But as Winning Image Photography was just saying, we
He
don't.
he got the whip out. He started beating me, and it got
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
do that.
slave driver.
We went to bed at
Slave.
4 o'clock last night after working on it for like 17, 18 hours yesterday, and then got about 4 hours of sleep, got it back up at 8 today, and just literally started right back in on it again because we knew we were like 95% of the way done. And all she had to do, I say all she had to do, was find a way to stretch and morph that peace dollar across the screen. And I thought that went really well with that stretch of music that was there. It just, a little extra piece of eye candy, and just put a couple little finishing touches on it. And then,
and record the new coin.
oh yeah, we literally shot part of that footage we shot today with the new Malone Labe Type 6. So that literally hasn't even been made into a video yet. We just took some shots of that and inserted it in there real quick. But yeah, I see what the new trailer is awesome, Silver Steelers. Yeah, thanks, Jonathan Reese. I honestly think, and I don't usually sit there, and I'm not patting myself on the back here, but this woman next to me can do some magic with her editing skills, and she proved it once again. I mean, I'm afraid sometimes she raises that bar so high on herself that maybe one day she's not going to be able to get over it. But every time I say that, she fires another one off that just, I don't know, captivates me. I think the one with this one, what I really like about this trailer is you just almost don't dare blink and move your head away from the screen because you'll miss something for sure if you do that. And is it too fast? I don't know. I like them fast,
Henry says they expect perfection from here on out.
Yeah, I wanted to say hi to Coin Silver. What's going on, Coin Silver?
And it looks like Andrew O'Neill, Black Cloud Mining's here as well.
Oh yeah, hey Andrew.
And Jimmy Licari.
Yep.
So
And
yeah,
so
one of the nice things about running through the way the audio is that I was able to turn you guys down a little bit, so hopefully we're a little bit better balanced. They were saying you were basically louder, so I turned you guys down just slightly, so hopefully
cool.
And it's cool
well-
because I'm sitting back from the mic. Usually we have to sit pretty close to the mic.
D-double, I've lived in a trailer. Does that count? We also we didn't know what else to do. We for tomorrow. Usually I launch videos on a Sunday, not a Saturday, but we were so excited about this one. We wanted to get it out there as soon as possible. And then we figured we'd all join you tomorrow at around 11 o'clock and throw out a premiere that includes all our music videos that we've done over the past year and strung them all together. We'll just sit in the chat and watch them all play. If anyone wants to join, we'll be there. And that's what's on my agenda. You said something about working on a video yourself, didn't you, Talking?
Yeah, I'm hoping to have one down for my usual 10:30 launch in the morning, but I've got a lot of work to do. I haven't even started one yet. So, hey, Silver Britches is here. Hey, Silver Britches and Sterling Cannabis. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Riches?
We're just doing a test tonight, just testing the audio. As you guys know, that joined us last Monday, the audio frankly sucked, and we're pretty disappointed that we haven't been able to overcome that. So I was looking for a different solution to try to not have technology get in our way, because it's no fun when technology gets in your way. So we're just testing to see if it sounds better, and everybody says that it is. So hey, Fiat Destroyer, what's going on? FD, appreciate you joining us.
And Sterling Britches, I believe Sterling Britches Day is coming up here real soon. Sterling Britches? Did I say Sterling Britches?
Yes.
You did. You said it twice.
I did say Sterling Cannabis.
Sterling
Sorry about
Cannabis.
that. His day is coming up on Monday, I believe, 4/20. Somebody's supposed to be having a gall on that day. If anyone in the chat somehow doesn't know, because I think almost everyone does. So there's NW Stacker just joined us.
So I know what 420 represents, but I'm not sure why it represents that. I'm not sure where that comes from. But anyway.
I think it was just a day that just developed. If if anyone in the house is going to know, I think it would be Sterling Cannabis.
Yeah. Fiat Destroyer says the audio is A-OK tonight. Awesome.
Woohoo!
Definitely going to have to go back and watch this stream.
I love my new mic.
Yeah, we're using that new Yeti mic that we bought after our mic had failed 10 minutes before.
Yeah, Yetis are great mics.
Yeah, we've used it on a couple voiceovers. We can tell that the audio off this mic is a lot better than the generic one we had before.
That was a microphone for my camera that I take pictures with. You can also take video, but if you take video, you better have a little better mic than what's in the camera, because the camera's really for taking pictures. So that goes up in the flash mount, the shoe, and will be directional on my camera. But evidently,
that's what we used to use.
Yeah.
And it lasted for about a half a year and died on us. So.
Well, I mean, now how do I get the Yeti on my camera?
You ain't fitting that thing on your camera. That's just for sure. You ain't fitting on it.
Yeah, the thing is, as I say with videos and training, is that people will forgive video, but they will not forgive audio. A minute of some bad audio, and they'll usually bail on you. But if you have a little bit of a choppy video or something going on with video, they're usually a little bit more forgiving.
That makes sense.
They're making fun of you.
Making fun of who? Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jonathan Reese said he's going to change his channel name to Sterling Britches.
Then they're saying, talking to Sterling Britches now.
I'm reading it now. Look what I started. I'm sorry, my man. I said it twice, and neither one of you two corrected me. I caught it myself that I started saying it.
We were just going to let it go.
We're going to let it
Maybe
go.
nobody would notice.
Are we allowed to take two on that?
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad to hear it sounds better. I can't wait to check it out, honestly, because I know, it wasn't our past few that we've had. It just seems like ever since this whole virus thing started, like the internet has just been so busy of late. And I don't know, we think our bandwidth has been down a little bit compared to what we normally get, because everyone's at home using the internet.
Yep.
I mean, it's like I told you the other night, do you see the amount of content that is coming out right now from all the precious metal channels? I mean, I think it's ×2 the traffic that I see on there and videos to watch. I mean, I fire it up and it's like, oh my gosh, how am I going to watch all this stuff? you know, but that's because everyone's got nothing to do. So everyone's figuring, like, let's sit at home and I'll make some content. I can't blame them because
And live streaming. People
and
are live
so
streaming
many
all
live
over the
streams.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
The good news is I'm still working. Mrs. TV's still working, so we're still staying pretty busy. But
Well, I think I just found out basically that my job that I work in the summer, which is concerts at Live Nation,
it's
I don't
gone.
think they're having any concerts for the year.
Starting to see that that's happening a lot. Actually, I was watching the news today, and I mean, I'm not into Justin Bieber or who's that other famous one that I can't remember her name, but they've canceled the whole rest of the year. They're not doing any concerts. So I see Silverholics in the house. Brad Birch is there, and I see Jonathan says that his internet is going on and out and dropping way more than usual. Yep, I'm right with you there, buddy. We've noticed a definite change for sure. And I'm right with you there, Henry. It's been 5 weeks I've been off now. I'm ready to go back to work.
Oh my goodness. No hippie festivals. I'm not going to see the Deadheads this year.
Oh, yeah.
Those people are so crazy. It's hilarious.
But
yeah,
tell 'em-
Sterling Cannabis wants to know who spent their stimulus money. That's what helicopter fiat is stimulus money. Anybody buying some good stuff?
Yeah, helicopter fiat.
We banked ours just because right now, I mean, it's so hard to find silver online and it's way too expensive now. I wouldn't want to pay them kind of premiums. So, I mean, I know I've been telling everyone lately I've been in a holding pattern. I know I've told Silver Britches that several times, but I actually bought a 2-ounce piece the other day just because it was the Melon Lave Type 6 coin that came out. And I got the first 5, so I got to continue that series. And I purchased Friday the silver proof set from the U.S. Mint, and supposedly they got those in stock. So I haven't seen a shipping email yet, but
Yeah, we don't wait for it to go down next year. We buy it right away. Well, I mean, that way we know.
well,
Yeah,
especially
this one. Who knows if they'll get back to making it? You know.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I
So
mean,
Barbara Carbone has joined us. Hey, Barbara, thanks for popping in. Appreciate it.
Britches got me. He says, "No way you can go a couple weeks left." Yeah,
Yeah.
he's probably right.
Yeah,
I mean, but look, I mean, it was the longest stretch between that and this last 2-ounce buy. I mean, and then
You bought one last week. You bought one this week. How?
and then it was just a little 2-ounce buy. I mean, usually I'm purchasing like 5, 10 at a time or something. This was just 2 ounces. I felt like I didn't do enough. I feel like I needed to make another order, but there's, you know.
You were looking. You couldn't find anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been holding out. We're just kind of hanging and waiting, see what's happening. We got something coming up. We need some fiat for, so we've been trying. It's a good time to be saving some money. My constitutional silver resources, we're not able to get together because of the stay-at-home order, and so we're just kind of trying to bank it. Everything's high premiums. I actually did order something off eBay the other day with my eBay bucks, and I still need to I'll do a video on that, and it does have a different color than silver, if you know what I mean. So I'm pretty excited about that. But
All right.
that's about it. Just got it for, lots of money off because my eBay bucks coupon. But other than that, we've been pretty disciplined on holding out and just trying to, so much of our silver. I know you guys too. Silver Stealer and Winning. You got your silver back $13, $14, $15 an ounce, and it's kind of hard now to go out there and pay $20, $22, $24 an ounce for something. So
You're not kidding. I've got that $20 rule on American Silver Eagles. I just refuse to pay more than $20, and I see running Eagles in the house. And
hey, cool.
David
and
Carlisle.
Barbara Cabone, I have seen you. Yes, this is Silver Stealer, and the wifey's sitting right next to me here.
Yep, David Carlisle. What's going on? I haven't seen you around in a while. Appreciate you joining us tonight. We're just hanging out, having a Saturday night discussion, making sure our technology works. So thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
Wow, look at that. My big silver purchase was Iffy, an uncirculated roll of Morgan's 1882 cc and 1884 cc Enders. Oh, really? Hey, let me ask you something, Andrew O'Neill. I've seen videos on those. Do they seed those? Because I've seen rolls of Morgan dollars where they're stated that they're back from the 1920s and 30s, that they were originally rolled up in the bank. Well, the first red flag on that usually is they didn't use those kind of paper rolls back in that day.
Yeah,
So it's probably,
those are pretty much a sham, I think.
you've seen those videos
Oh
too?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, and what they'll do is they're able to pry the coin at the end of the roll and actually stick a CC in there, making sure that the CC is visible on either side, and then the rest of the middle has nothing. Did you find any other CCs in the middle of
Or
that
anything
roll,
important.
or anything? Yeah, that may be
Because
of value.
82 and 84 are some of the most common CCs.
Thanks, Running Eagle. Yeah, I think we fixed our problems. Yeah, I'd be really interested to know the answer to that because I've seen like about 5 or 6 videos where no, it sounds like they're probably, yeah, it's the bookends, exactly. Scam. They are probably cleaned, is what Archaeology Michael 007 says. Yeah, I'd be interested to know. I mean, if you don't mind sharing that info with us, Andrew, I'd be interested because how much did it cost, and did you find any other CCs in the middle of that roll?
It's $800. It's always $800, isn't it?
I thought I've seen them for 1,200 before.
1,200. That's what I mean. 1,200.
So
That's what it is.
yeah, Fiat Destroyer says eBay hates my guts. It won't give me my eBay Bucks promotions anymore. You know what? Fiat Destroyer, I haven't gotten any either. So maybe they're not doing them. You'd think they would be during the this time when I'm sure things have cut down quite a bit. But I haven't gotten one in a few months either. So I just used my
Hmm.
coupon from the first quarter, which the first quarter I didn't buy that much. Usually I have quite a bit, but this time wasn't as much as normal. But still needed to use it.
I think it was loaded, no CCs in the middle, a few O mint marks, but have not researched. The 1882 CC has a reverse die clash. Oh well, then that could be interesting. You need to talk to who is it, Archaeology Mikey 007 on those error type coins and VAMs. He's the expert on those. Yes, both enders were reversed out. Yeah, that's the way I heard that they do it. I mean, that way it
Yeah.
entices you to get the roll because you see the CCs on there.
So the 82 may be worth 100 or 200 at the most. And
I don't know
not
about
with the die clash.
I don't know
but
with the die clash. Yeah.
yeah. And the 84 about the same.
hmm
So you're looking at 400, and then everything else in the middle is worth 20. You're looking at, $600, and they want 12 for it.
Yeah, so a lot of people are commenting about eBay. I'd have to say that I would, people are saying eBay will scam you, but there's a lot of protection on eBay. eBay will protect you, and PayPal will protect you. So I think you're missing out on getting some good deals if you're not using eBay. Can't guarantee anything, but I once last year bid on a roll of quarters, and I knew it was too good to be true, and they had stolen somebody else's account, and I got an email the next day from eBay saying it was a bogus account, and 2 days later they credited me my money back. So there's a lot of protection now. If you do things like who was it? Who's the guy that has the auction right before mine? Guido. Yeah, Guido. He just misread
Oh, yeah.
the description, and he got screwed. But they wouldn't refund him because it was described as he received it. So you gotta make sure you read it. But there can be some pretty good deals out there. Hey, Silver
Yeah.
Ripples, thanks for joining us.
PayPal will take, like, I'm a photographer, and you can have people pay you with PayPal,
Yep.
and I won't do it because all they have to do is say they didn't like so many pictures or whatever, even if they're perfect and exactly what they asked for. All they have to do is say, I didn't like them, and that's it. They get their money back. They take it right away from me and give it to them.
Yeah, that's not
Then
good.
you have
That's kind
You
of
have to
tough.
dispute it.
With something like coins, though, you can certainly show, especially with us stackers who record it when we open it, if you get the wrong stuff or something. But yeah, I don't know. I've been on eBay. I got an email a year or two ago saying I'd been on eBay for 20 years. So I've been on it really since the very beginning, and I've really never had any problem except that one time. So
Yeah, that's what Fiat said. He said he's had a pretty good experience on eBay, and the one bad experience he had, it was 100% resolution on it. So
Well, and it's fun sometimes to go out there and treasure hunt and look for good deals and try to find stuff at spot or below. And it's hard. It's like Craigslist or Let Go or any of those other ones. But once in a while, you can pull off a good deal. So I've been able to find stuff once in a while. I know Fiat Destroyer does as well. Once in a while, you can get in there and get something good.
nice. Silverholic's asking, what percentage of premiums are you guys paying on silver right now?
Me,
Oh,
none, because I'm
percentage.
not buying any. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
0.
I think that's the same. I know I looked at APMAX today, just interested to see what they were charging for one 2020 American Silver Eagle, and it was $27.
Jeez.
I was like, yeah, nah, I don't think so. Yeah, that's another thing. Obviously, I want to get that monster box done this year. This
Yeah,
whole
that's
thing
gonna be
changes the
tough.
whole. Yeah, and you know what? I don't mind if I got to miss that goal. I'm getting close. There's light at the end of the tunnel
There's
anyway.
no reason to
So,
overpay though.
oh
You
yeah,
know.
exactly. And I'm not going to do that. It's definitely
No,
not going to
the
overpay.
premium will go down when spot comes up. It'll kind of get closer to realistic, I think.
It might take a while though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's going to take a
Well, the
while.
longer we're
Yeah. Yep, longer this hits. I think we're in the peak right now in Indiana.
next week, maybe.
This week and next week are supposed to be our peak weeks here in Indiana. I don't think you're that much different up there, Talking Bullion. So,
Yeah.
Well, listening to his governor.
but I mean,
Governors are
Detroit's really your main problem in that state. After that, there's really not a lot going on in the UP. I mean, didn't you talk about that last time? I mean,
Yeah, there's a lot of counties that don't have any issues going on. So it's really the three counties down here around Detroit. So, but our governor's issued saying that we can't even drive to our second residence, or you can't go buy paint or go fishing or
uh,
do anything. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
I had a friend that was going through the store and had showed all the blocked off aisles with the yellow tape. You weren't allowed to buy anything in them.
yeah. Hey, Sterling Cannabis. I hope it's silver at the end of the tunnel. I don't know. It's not looking too silver right now. We'll
yeah,
just
I
have
didn't
to.
have I didn't have a lot of disposable income lately, but Silver Chimp was selling off. It's amazing how much stuff he sold off, and I was really amazed how many tubes of Eagles that guy had. But
Oh,
people were
yeah.
getting some pretty sweet deals. What was he selling them for? Like 4.18 a roll or something. So in today's world, that was a pretty good price.
Yeah, it is. Running Eagle's doing exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm just stacking cash right now because
Yep.
I've been hearing a lot of that going on, and especially in the precious metals community, where a lot of people are saying, "What are you stacking right now?" A lot of people are stacking cash because when times get like the way they are right now, cash is king at the moment.
Hey,
For the
another
moment.
overtaxed taxpayer. How's it going, bud? Appreciate you joining us.
I don't know if Steve Rice has any more Eagles for sale, rolls of Eagles.
Did
But if
he?
you're looking,
Did he actually sell? He had come on that one time saying, "I'll sell them if people want to buy them." Did he sell
Yeah,
them?
I'm not. I know somebody has. I don't know if I'm at liberty to say who it was yet, but I don't know. I haven't talked to Steve since. Well, I talked to him last night. We never talked about that. So I don't know how many rolls he's got left.
you talked to him for a few minutes this morning
I do know that he did. I see. It's been a long day.
because you were letting him know that the thing was coming out.
Thanks. Now, I mean, I know this, and I'm sure he doesn't have any problem with me saying it. He had a full monster box, so I mean, if he's only sold a few rolls, I'm sure he's got more. So, I mean, it can't hurt if I say it right now. But Steve Rice is selling American Silver Eagles right now for $23 a piece.
You buy a whole roll though.
You got to buy a whole roll, and he'll give it to you for $23. And then after that, you got to work something. If you want a cheaper price and multiple rolls, he'll try to work something out with you. But Steve Rice, who has changed his name now a little bit. What is it? Cyclops Stacks, also known as Steve Rice. So,
So Jonathan Reese says Silver Chimp sold 6 monster boxes of Silver Eagles. Was there that many?
Yeah,
what?
yeah. I showed you the Instagram picture.
Did you?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
He never said why he was selling off. He said everything was okay, but he must have had something going on because he sold a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I agree, Silver Britches. It's still high. I mean, that's just, I don't know. I mean, everyone wants to do what they do, and other people, everyone's got a different pocketbook than everyone else. But for me, and I know Talking Bullion's a lot the same way, there's just something about that $20 barrier I can't get through my head. I don't know why. It could even be a dollar more, $21, and I just balk at it because I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe in a couple months, silver just all of a sudden shoots way up, and $23 would have been a bargain. I could be
Right.
very wrong on that, but
It's always the risk.
it is a big risk.
Yeah, but if spot's $23, I don't mind giving $23 for silver. But when spot's below $20, I don't want to pay that big of a premium. It's so for me, it's like the premium is the part I don't like. I'll pay more spots up there.
Yeah,
I'd
but
be happy about it.
you got to be really hard up or have a lot of money in the pockets to be buying American Silver Eagles from AppMax for $27 a pop. That's almost twice the price of spot.
Yeah, that's the premium.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I wanted to ask people, since another overtaxed taxpayer is out there, how many people are doing the gold challenge that he issued a few weeks ago. I know that overtaxed taxpayer, he just put out a video a couple hours ago about your gold challenge and not buying just yet. I haven't watched the video yet, but I'm curious if anybody's saving up to get themselves a piece of gold, because gold is so expensive that sometimes just got to put a little here and a little there to get it. So right now we haven't been saving for any, because we've had some other things to be saving for, but hopefully there are some people out there saving to get themselves some of that pretty yellow colored coin stuff.
I watched that one video of his where he started that all up, and Winning Image Photography and I were considering doing it, and just right before we had started, this whole thing happened, and that really changed the priorities pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's kind of tough right now with everything going on, but and I don't know. Gold seems to be holding its own, and I think recently came down a little bit, but it's been doing pretty well. It's kind of going up and up and up. I hate to not buy now and have it hit 1900. We just don't know, but if I'd be buying if we had some expendable cash right now. I'd at least be buying a tenth or a quarter, get something. You know what I mean? Just to kind of keep it moving.
I just saw something that said that they think it'll be $27.50 by the end of this year or next year.
$27.50.
27. Yeah.
2,750 by the end of this year or next year for gold.
Ouch! I mean, bad if you're buying, good if you have something you want to sell, I guess. But whoa.
Yeah.
I was like, but everything's speculation.
I see Henry's gotten some gold from his LCS.
Oh, nice.
And Britch has been cheating. He's been buying. You guys have pretty... Yeah, I've seen you say that before, Silverholic. We have pretty good prices on the gold end. I mean, they were even better up until this happened. I mean, you can practically buy gold. Sometimes that's at melt price. I know you did a few times, Talking Bullion.
Yeah, with especially with eBay and eBay bucks. But I was able to the coin shows right before they shut down. I could go at the coin shows and they had a bucket full of, not a bucket full, they probably have about 5 or 6 coins in there where they were selling gold at melt, and there was the pre-1933s, the challenges. They could be fake technically, but it's coin shops, so it's reputations that I see every week that are there. I don't have a meter to measure them, but when you come across the 1890 coin for melt, almost a quarter ounce, it's kind of tough to turn down. So yeah, they just have ones that they're just trying to unload, and of course they got the regular ones for well above spot. But so that was a pretty good resource if you had the money to buy it, for sure.
All right, see Savage Stackers joined us.
Hey, Savage Stacker, what's going on? Henry Von Moog says a quarter ounce for $4.55. Yep, I mean it actually sounds like a good price. I'll tell you, I was getting them for under $400 for quite a while there. So it's almost like the Silver Eagles being over 20. It's like I don't want to pay $4.55.
Yeah, but I don't know. Every time I sit there and think that gold can't go much higher, it seems like the next week it's like you said, it survived this whole virus thing and withstood it just like it was supposed to. And now it's starting to even trickle back up more. I keep on telling her, are we missing the gold train? You
Yes,
know?
Fiat Destroyer says feel free to kick them hard for not buying a year ago when you could have. I mean, same with me. FDU back it wasn't. I think the beginning of last year it was $1,200 an ounce. We should have been buying it. We really wish we would have focused a little more. Of course, I've had this constitutional silver connection for better part, well, more than a year now, and that was really taking up all of our disposable cash, which I don't regret at all. But still, it would have been nice to mix a little bit more gold in there for sure.
I think we fell into that trap of the silver just being dirt cheap at $13, $14 an ounce. I think that steered us so heavily into silver because we just thought it was so dirt cheap that, we just picking up ounces and ounces and ounces of it and sort of forgot about gold a little bit during that time.
Yeah, it was easy to forget. Like you said, when you're paying 13, $14, it's like load up the truck on some silver. And the thought was, if that gold to silver ratio ever came down, you're buying your silver at $13, $14 an ounce. If it ever dropped back down to 50, 60, to one, that'd be, cash in some of that silver and get some gold. That's what I was thinking.
I tell you, and that is something and that Steve Rice does so well. He is the ultimate flipper. He says, what was it that he said to us
Use
the
your
other day?
stack to increase your stack.
Yeah, use your stack to increase your stack. That's the motto he goes by. So,
I never
gold
want to
gets-
sell mine. That's my problem. Even though I can make a ton of money off it, like right now with paying 13, $14, we could sell for 20, 21, $22 an ounce. But I just don't want to get rid of it, especially since I bought it at $13 an ounce.
Right.
He does. He's not afraid to sell his gold off. I mean, if gold
Or
gets,
silver.
he's told me if gold gets up to 1,800, he's going to offload the gold and he'll either hold on to the money or he'll buy silver, especially if silver's dipping. And then if silver ever gets close to 16, 17, $18 an ounce, he's offloading the silver to go back into gold again. So he plays it both ways. And I didn't know if that strategy would actually work, but
It does for him.
it does for him. His stack just continues to grow, and he literally doesn't put a single dollar into it.
Well, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say hi to Silver Bar, Silverholic, Aaron Phillips.
Rocky Mountain Bear.
Yep, Rocky Mountain
Rocky
Bear is
Mountain
here
Bear.
now. Savage Stacker. Let's see, who else is here?
Now, you know what, Talking Bullion, for just a test tonight, you got 29 people in here. I
Yeah.
mean, are you set up at all within your rules? Did you put in anything about a gall in there or anything?
Yeah, I should have a gall should be in there by default. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. So yeah, the gall, all the gall information's in there.
I'll throw in a 40% half, a 68 D. Give them something to win, and then you can do yours, and then maybe just chat it up a little bit and end this test. I don't know if you got something you got to do tonight.
Yeah, no, that sounds good. I can dig something out as well. I just don't have a question. I wasn't. I gotta think of a question.
Yeah, I don't have a question either, but I never do, so.
I'd play the old state or number game in here if you wanted to for mine. I mean, hey, and Silver Ripples, you like them eye candy peace dollars and Morgan dollars. You better check out my trailer that came out today, buddy. If you haven't already. I'm sorry, I haven't checked my comments lately, but
No, there's 30 in the chat and only 15 likes. Come on, people.
There you go. Yeah, come on, let's get some more likes.
I'm guilty of it. I just liked it.
I don't like my own. I'm afraid I'll get in trouble from YouTube. I'm not sure if I'm allowed
You
to do
could.
that.
You could.
Yeah, you
I heard
could.
you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't. I like I said to somebody the other night, I find that almost like Facebook post. You post a Facebook post. You're not supposed to like your own Facebook post.
There's no rules
I've just-
against it.
yeah.
It just looks tacky because it shows that you liked your post.
Yeah.
All right. I think I got. I might have a question here, but give me 1 second. I want to do a little research. I don't want to give away something that's worth $10,000. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, Ripples, check out that trailer I released today. You're going to see a lot of Morgan and Peace dollars in it, and I know you like those two coins a lot.
Yeah, I didn't even have room for all of them, or to be all Morgan or Peace
See,
dollar.
look at what Ripple said. Ripple said all his silver is from 2018 at 14.30 to $16 spot price. Yeah, excellent. That's when we did the bulk of our stack too. I mean, the foundation of my stack
13,
now
14,
has been
15.
bought really cheaply. So, the only thing it could do is grow for me right now. Are you tired at all?
Yeah, you are a slave driver, got the whip
Don't
out,
get into that again.
kept me up till 4 in the morning working
Go-
on a video, woke
go
me
get
up
'em,
and told me
Winnie.
to get out of bed now. We got to get to work on it. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, got 4 hours sleep, and I'm still going.
Well, that's because our schedule here lately is we wake up when we want to, we go to sleep
I
when we
didn't
want
want
to, and
to.
we.
I did not want to get up 4 hours after going to bed.
You agreed to it last night when we went to bed. I said, "Hey, how about we just take a 4-hour nap and we wake back up and start up on that again?"
You
And
always say that for any reason whatsoever. I never believe you
except
because it
last
doesn't
night.
happen.
Last night I was serious though. Didn't you see my serious look? Evidently not.
No, the lights were off.
Well, there was a serious look. I was serious.
You were dead serious.
Are you thinking up of a question? Maybe
No.
you come up with a question this time.
It sounds like a personal problem when you're in a hungry.
She likes it. She likes being drunk.
Don't
out
let
of
her
bed.
kid you. She likes working 16 hours a day.
6.
She
I wish it was only 6.
look the first 6 days it wasn't 16-hour days.
No.
It was the last 2 days. They were long days.
Yeah, let's get this out a day early. Get up.
I just wanted to see it done.
Oh, yeah. The closer it got, the more impatient he got.
Let's see, Silverholic. I think in the U.S. it's a good way to start. Here in Canada, I'm not sure many people do it, but it's a borderline illegal. What is he talking about? Must have missed something up there and above.
Yeah, I must have too. Yeah, I was found on the silver there. If you had the story, I was going through some corridors trying to find one to give away. So, all right, I'm ready to do a giveaway. Are you guys ready?
Did you get a question?
We're
No.
gonna just do one here, and I'm going to give away a quarter. It's got a little bit of some toning smudge stuff on, but it's kind of gave it away a little bit with the way it looks, maybe. But here is the question, and I would like you to only guess once, if you would, please. Although we might have to do it a few times, but to win this beautiful 90% silver quarter, the question is, what year and mint mark is the quarter I'm giving away? Go. One guess only, please. And I don't know if we can we chat in our Skype session? We probably can, can't we?
I think we can, but I'm not sure where it is.
Don't accidentally hit something wrong.
Yeah, I know.
Don't.
So I'm worried about too. All right.
Got it.
Let me see. I don't see it yet.
She did get her chat box to work up on Skype.
Well, let me see if I type something to you, if you can get it.
Yeah, do that. Okay. Not seeing a chat yet. Oh, there it is. All right, here's what it is.
Now that everybody's answered.
I might have to give a hint. Did you get that?
Yep, we got it.
All right. So, I had someone kind of close, so I'll give a little bit of a hint, so we can still do one guess only, so we can manage the crowd here. So it's from, and of course we need the year and the mint mark. So it's sometime in the 40s. You guys can all try one more time. Go.
That's a good clue.
Running Eagle, we're looking for the date of this quarter. It's in the 40s and the mint mark.
And the mint mark. So here's the quarter you could win. And here, I'll give you another little hint. It starts with 19. All right. All right. So let's see. Still looking. Still
I see
looking.
one. Nope, I don't.
No, you don't.
Nope.
So, some
Sorry.
people have the year right,
Yep.
but not the mint mark. Johnny Stacks Bounty Coin Hunter. How's it going? We're in the middle of a GAW right now. And boy, we've had some people dance all around that thing, haven't we?
Yeah, you have actually.
The ripples.
Sorry, Silver Ripples. You know how I am. I like to give things away. All right. So
Yep.
looks like everybody's guessed it's gonna guess. Johnny Stacks Bounty Coin Hunter. We're in the middle of a GAW. We're trying to guess what year this quarter is that Talking Bullion's given away. And the clue was it's sometime in the 1940s. I'm still gonna just not give another clue yet. So let's go one more time.
Date and min mark.
Date and mint mark.
Somewhere in the 40s.
Somewhere in the 40s. When we get done this time, we will type. Oh, I think we got it.
Hasn't shown up here yet on mine. There it is. I see it
You
now.
can go ahead and stop. And I
Oh.
think we have Jimmy Licari. Is that who you guys show?
Yep.
Yep, that's what we got.
Yep, it is. Sorry, my coin cam's not working since I messed with this new technology. Coin cam isn't. I think I need to reboot my computer, but it's a 1948, and it is a S. Let's see if we can get this to work. Here it is. All right, congratulations, Jimmy Licari. Send me an email with your address at tb@talkingbullion.com, and I will mail that out to you. Congratulations. So good guess. I know that was a kind of a hard one, but you know, you gotta make it a little challenging. Yeah, I saw Britches. I saw somebody say 48p. I was like, boy, that was close. All right. So yeah, congratulations, Jimmy. That's really cool that you won yourself a 90s, especially in 1948. That is one old quarter. So cool. All right.
All right, I think I came up with a question on ours.
All right.
Can I give him the answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, shoot it over. It's a beauty about having a connection behind the scenes.
All right, so I hope it just doesn't cause everyone to leave your chat, but I guess they'll come back in if they got the right answer.
Okay.
So what I'm giving away is a 1968 San Francisco 40% half. And this is, I used to have 17 rolls of this, and you remember that I had a video where I sold off most of it, got a piece of gold for it. What I had done, though, is I wanted to keep 2 rolls for myself because I knew some guy would like to have me on the streams every Monday, every now and then. I knew I was going to have to be giving away some silver in it, so I decided to keep 2 rolls just for you, Talking Bullion.
Awesome.
And I kept the best looking ones. I mean, we sorted through all 17 rolls, so I kept, these things are they just shine. They almost are like proof, like some of them. But, all right. Did you get the answer?
I got it. Yep.
All right. So, here it is. How many videos has Winning Image Photography released?
One guess only. Go.
Yep, and you can go. One guess only. There's probably a lot of people. Your channel's probably getting a few views. It may not get any views, but people are checking out your channel right now. Do you want to go? Can you count them again? Make sure I'm right. I just did this a little while ago.
All right. If you're right, they can stop.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Evidently, about four of them hit at the same time. Who do you got first, Talking
Wow.
Bullion, because I
Uh,
got.
Yeah, I show 4 of them right in a row, but I show Fiat Destroyers being
That's what
first.
I
That's what
got.
I got.
I got 4 of them right in a row too, and Fiat's the first one on top of them all. So congratulations, Fiat.
Fiat Destroyer, man, that guy rocks on these Gaul wins.
I tell you what, we've been we seem to have been sending out to him every so often.
I just
I'm
mailed something
starting.
out to him yesterday. I think I got my Gauls out.
Did you? Congratulations, Fiat. You don't even have to contact me. We got your information, and we'll send it in a winning image photography envelope. That's sort of what we've been doing lately, just to keep it on the low. So,
So yeah, 15 was the winning answer, right? Winning answer,
yep,
Barbara. Yep.
15
Yep.
was, yep. Congratulations, Fiat. And I know you said you were going to get me a sticker off the other day. We had emailed each other, so that's cool. I've been wanting one of your stickers. If it gets here soon, we'll do some streams sometime out in the park, and I've got a handful of stickers I need to get up on my board, so I'll wait for yours to come in before I do that video. So pretty cool. Congratulations. It's a nice looking Kennedy. And I think, we're not to do you my I don't care. It's only a dime, but was you still sending a dime out my way, or were you keeping it again this time, Talking Bullion?
Yeah, I was going to talk to you about that. I figured if we were going to be back on Monday, that maybe we'd
Yeah.
use it
That
as a
works.
giveaway.
Yeah, just keep it and send it all from you. That way you don't have to send it to me and I just send it back out. So I'll just, you know what I'll do? I'll just, come Monday, I'll go ahead and give away 240% halves, and that'll be my end. And you can do the dime in my name, and then whatever 3 you usually do, that's.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
So yeah, not too bad. People come in and help us test tonight and walk away with some free silver. How's that, huh? That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, it
Pretty
sounds
good
like
deal.
I'm actually going to go back and watch this again just because I want to hear how the audio sounds. It seems like everyone's really happy with the audio, and I know that's been one of the biggest issues. Like, not just with you, but when we tried to have our 1K stream and a couple other streams that we attempted to get into, I'm just not really fond of the Zoom lately. There's just too much going on. You got to have too much clicked perfectly for that
It,
system
it
to
was
work. It
the
seems.
updates. We had an update with OBS and we had an update with Zoom all basically right before the golf. And it was like, oh, I have plenty of time. I can do this. And it seemed like it was fine. And I was like, no microphone for TB. And I couldn't test that.
We don't know what the problem was, Silver Ripples. It could have just been one simple thing that wasn't clicked right, or like she was just saying, the updates screwed things around a little bit. And it just seems like
Well,
we encounter that too many times that it's like, can you settle down on the updates a little bit? Because, I mean, every week you're getting another update, and
with their
finally
camera and everything.
and if this is
Jeez.
working so much more solidly for us,
I'm
I'm
kind of
pretty
liking
sure.
this because I can chat.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you guys want to hook it up on your side to, like, so when you had a live stream, I could join you, then you'd have to, do the setup, which again was a little complicated. I just wasn't, I don't know, just took a little bit to figure it out. But what happens is you can route with another piece of software, you can route Skype right through OBS as directly, and that's what makes it work so well. So
Maybe we need to touch ground off air sometime, and you
yeah,
can guide us through that.
And that way we can do whatever we're going to do with the person we're going to do something with.
Oh, you mean Speg?
Because, he's has technical difficulties.
Is that what he said to you?
He usually says on the stream that,
Well, he can get away with that because his streams are about nothing. He promotes it that way.
I know,
Come on to
but-
my stream about nothing.
and then his bot goes crazy in there and he's like, I don't know what that bot is doing. I need to figure out how to get rid of it. I don't know how to get rid of it. So, I mean, he's always saying he can't do something, but he looks great and he sounds great. So he's doing something right.
yeah, he
Kendall
needs to get
kid.
that. He needs to get that data off the middle of the screen, though. He's got something
Yeah.
that's right in the middle of the screen. It's like, turn it off, man.
We'll razz him a bit about that.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, archaeology, Mikey. OBS, there's a couple different versions of it. There's the plain basic one like I use, and I think you guys might use, but there's
Yes.
the other one like Yankee use and a lot
Streamlabs.
of other people with. That's pretty fancy, and can get pretty complicated pretty quick. I don't know. I just haven't spent a lot of time with it, but I don't really need to be too fancy to go live. I just need to have a couple cameras on the screen and do stuff. I'm not looking for, super chats that you ching along the way and count the people that are subbing while live and things like that. I'm not criticizing people who do that. I mean, if you got enough people and that's the way you want to track it and do it, that's great. It's the way that Yankee and Dragons does it is pretty cool. But right now, I just don't need to get at that sophisticated level. Maybe someday, but not today because then the technology can kind of get in your way of just trying to have a fun stream. So.
Yes, you have too much going on. And then you don't pay attention to the chat, which is hard to pay attention to when you're streaming anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Ripples, send some of that my way. I could eat some of that.
Oh, zucchini.
Oh, yeah, come on. Ripples, dry freeze that stuff and send it out.
Yep. And Kendall Kidd is here.
See
Hey,
you, Henry.
Kendall. I want to say
Good
bye.
night,
It
Henry.
looks like Henry's checking out. Hey, Henry, how you doing? I mean, we know how you're doing. Have a good night. Sorry, that super chat from Fiat kind of distracted me.
Yes.
Hey, thank you, Fiat Destroyer. That's awesome. It's one thing we don't get a whole lot of is the super chats, which is fine. I'm not saying we have to get them, but a lot of these other channels to ching up on those super chats. But that's okay. We're just happy to have you guys here and join us to have some fun. That's really all we want to do is just get our minds off of our workload and our daily crap that we deal with, and just get out here and have some fun and talk to some fellow stackers.
Well, I don't think that Silver Stealer can get super chats because he's not monetizing. So I don't know if it goes together.
We've been debating that. I mean, sometimes
Oh.
who?
Oh.
Well, I mean, the thing.
Thank you, Silver Britches. Thank you, Savage Stacker. No, thank you very much. I wasn't trying to get people to start doing super chats, but thank you very much. It's very much appreciated for sure.
Maybe you should keep the stream going a little longer. No, I'm just joking. No, I mean we've debated about whether or not we're going to go monetized, and I just don't know if it actually does. The question I have about it is, does it generate YouTube's algorithms to push your videos a little bit more, and therefore you might get more views?
I've never heard that before. So, hey, Rocky Mountain Bear, thank you so much. Jeez, guys, you're being awfully generous tonight. We really appreciate that. Wow. No,
Wow.
I've never heard about super chats or going live or monetizing.
Yeah, being monetized, which means commercials pay. I mean, commercials are on your channel. Do they push channels that play commercials over channels that don't?
That's a good question. They may. It would seem like it would make sense if they would, right? But
Yeah.
I've been Googling some, trying to find out some information about it. I mean, that'd be the only reason I would want to do it, to go for it, because I don't have near the watch hours anyway.
Thanks,
So,
Britches.
that's where my problem would be is in the watch hours. And if I start work back up again, there's no way in the world I'm going to be able to achieve the watch hours I would need.
well,
So,
I mean, you
I'll live stream
can
on
get
your
there.
channel without you.
yeah, you can get there. But it's not like you make. Somebody like Silver Britches, who seems to be getting like 1,000
Subs a week.
subs a week, yeah, and somebody like that's probably pulling down some cool cash. But for me, I mean, monetizing, I feel it's okay to do. I put a lot of effort and stuff into my channel. You watch a half-hour TV show and you got to put up with 8 or 9 minutes worth of commercials. You watch a 10-minute video and you have to put up with if you click off them 10 or 15 seconds of commercials. But it's not I'm not making much money. I've hardly made anything off my monetizing. So it's a nice idea, but I think you got to get pretty big and be out there for a while before you start earning anything that can really help you out. But
Well, I mean,
I
Britches is.
see Silverholic says depends on your niche. I think I have seen a lot of channels explode once they were monetized, and then Ripples thinks I should because I deserve it. Well, thank you, Ripples.
yeah, I think
And
you
Britches,
should too.
I think Britches is sitting there saying I thought the same thing too. I just got monetized last week. Yeah, let me know how that
when
works
I
out for
when
you.
I was going for it, I said I wasn't going to get monetized as well. But then I'm like, why not? Every other channel I watch is monetized. I don't really care. It doesn't bug me. I kind of expect it, So
Well, I'm definitely thinking differently about it. Well,
Yeah. Wow. Bridges is people that go to his channel, watch his channel. You see the watches on his videos are like
oh yeah,
they click right up.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, he's got that soothing, charismatic voice, and I think Talking Bullion and you and I were talking about that a little bit off air about Silver Britches and having the charismatic voice that can carry an audience. And I myself don't think I've got a charismatic voice, but I try to make up for it in other areas by coming up with some cool looking eye candy videos and you know something that I know that we're good at. And we've really been trying to push the whole. I know I've probably talked to some of you guys about this out there before, but the shout out videos is something that we've tried to do differently compared to most other channels. And I'm not saying that they're bad for doing. I think if anyone takes the time to do a shout out video, congratulations for taking the time out and shouting someone out, because that's totally cool. But there was a while there when I first got started in YouTube that I was putting out these shout out videos 2 or 3 times a week, and I started looking at my content, and it was like, golly, my page looks like it's doing nothing but shout out videos. Where's my content? And so I wanted to thin it down some. But then at the same time, I was like, well, what am I doing on the shout out video? I've got a display of coins right in front of me and I'm talking about the person. Okay, that's cool and all again. But after like the 20th one, I started not liking my own shout out videos. And I thought, it's got to change. And, add in the fact, and Stacking Stormtrooper told me this, that shout out videos hardly get any views. And I started looking at the analytics on my videos. And sure enough, he's absolutely right. My shout out videos didn't get very many views. So we wanted to try to change that. We wanted to sit there and say, let's make shout out videos want to be seen. Let's do something different with it. Let's go out there and do one for Vogus where we draw veins of gold and silver in the sand and fill them up with glitter and do something off that, or do something for Value Hunter and throw up 2 jets in the sky and try to catch a peace dollar.
a Morgan dollar in the
Just go out of the box on some of these shout out videos and see if it works. And we started noticing our shout out videos were starting to get more views. And not only is that good for us, but it's also good for the person that we're shouting out, because now they're getting more exposure for a shout out video that's starting to have traction. I don't know if any of that makes sense, but it's sort of how we approach our shout out videos now. Now, the only problem with that is it takes a few days to edit one of those down. So I'm not going to be able to come out with a number of shout out videos, but I can come out with ones that are going to have some traction. So,
Yeah, just commenting to Fiat Destroyers says he feels the same way. I have stuff I want to talk about, but end up only doing unboxings and stuff. Yeah, that's my problem too. It's just time. I've got a whole list. I track when I get ideas. I've got a couple of pages of ideas that I've gotten written down, but just finding the time to put them together and do the research. But I think that one of the big things too is you got to get people to watch your videos, the watch time, and that they're not bailing out. If on your videos they're bailing it halfway through, I don't think that YouTube promotes those. I think if you can get people to watch your video the whole way through, I think those are the ones most likely to be passed on. So you got to try to stay engaged and keep people on. And I know it's a lot of my videos. People bail after, let's say it's a 10-minute video after 4, 5, 6 minutes. So, but I think that if YouTube cares mostly about watch time, they want people to turn on the videos and continue to watch them. They want you to stay on their platform. So try to think about ways that you can keep your audience engaged and want to know. I mean, a lot of my videos are unboxing, constitutional silver, and I think people bail on them before they get to the end because they know what the end's going to be. It's going to be me unrolling a bunch of constitutional silver, putting it in a pile, and telling you how much I paid for it, so they can just skip to the end if they care. If not, they're just going to go, I know the end of the story. So I was just talking with Mrs. TV about that today, saying, got to come up with some more engaging stuff and, keep people watching.
yeah, I mean, look at, have you seen some of the chat there where Fiat says he feels the same way? He's got stuff he wants to talk about, but ends up only filming unboxings and stuff. And then Silverholic, one thing you want to avoid is making videos that no one wants to watch. Low view videos hurt you a lot. And then Britches says make 10-minute videos. YouTube prefers those and will pick them up. That's something I'm extremely guilty of not doing.
Yeah,
My,
we like to get to the point and be done with it.
I know.
We don't want
Yeah,
to bore you and just go on a tangent for 10 minutes talking about something that has nothing to do with the subject at hand, like some people do.
I appreciate that, Ripples. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Very nice of you, man.
So Silver Britches says change thumbnails, Talking Bullion. Yeah, I mean, I've considered that, and I try to look at my videos with the thumbnails, or the thumbnails on the videos to get a lot of views. I do a lot of research. Well, I haven't lately, but about how to get more views. And one of them said that you want to keep your thumbnails consistent so that when somebody sees your thumbnail, they without even looking, they know it's you. And so that's why you'll see a lot of my thumbnails look, with the same type font and the same type colors because I'm trying to, create that identity with the thumbnail. Now, I've went off and done a couple other ones, and they've done okay, but I'm trying to create that identity with the thumbnails, and maybe you're right. Maybe I should try just totally changing it up and throwing something else out there and see what happens.
Well, my thumbnails are the same color.
She tries
color
to keep
scheme.
she tries to keep my font the same at least.
But and my thumbnails too, which are pink and blue. But I want them to all look different. I want them to have something that looks the same, but I don't want my whole page looking like the same
Keep
thumbnail
some
over and over
consistency
and
there.
over.
Yeah. Fiat. I saw that. I almost always listen to the whole video. I usually have videos playing so I can listen and learn while I work on other things on the side. I tend to do that too, especially if someone's got like a 20 to 25, 30-minute video, I'll sit there, fire it up, and make breakfast. And I got it sitting there right on the counter. I'm listening to it, and I'm able to look at it every so often. I mean, well, look, if you go to watch 4 or 5 content providers that have pushed out a 20, 25-minute video, you're talking an hour and a half to 2 hours there. If you want to do that. One other thing I might add, Fiat, that I also do, and I see Silver Ripples said that he watches it all the way through too, is that not only do I usually watch them all the way through, but I almost always leave a comment. If I watch a video, I leave a comment.
Yeah, I do too.
Regardless. Just because, I don't know, it allows me to also know that, hey, other than the red bar that's underneath there, that's on your phone half the time if you watch someone's video, it just lets them know I've watched the video. So the other way of saying it too is if there's no comment from Silver Steeler on there, I probably haven't watched your video. So, I mean, that's not trying to be rude. It's just more there for me so that I know if I've watched someone's video or not.
Flashy. They like flash thumbnails.
That's a good point, Silver Britches. And Kendall Kid also makes a good point with some more variety, some collector's coins and such. People like variety. Yeah, that's for sure. Although when I try variety, I don't seem to get as many views as I do on the Constitutional Silver. So my Constitutional Silver usually always gets, some decent views. So when I try to, gold, one of my gold coins, they don't get many views. But I do. I've got some pretty good ideas there, Kendall Kid. I just need to spend the time to, put them together and do the homework and, be willing to, invest the time that it takes to get something else out there.
I also find it as that if you're a content creator, that it's good to try to answer almost every single comment that somebody leaves on your videos. I know I've been to a few channels before where I've left a comment.
Except for Tim or Tom or whatever.
Right. But,
I comment on every single comment. And I usually leave a comment like you do on a video too, even if it's just like nice vid or, something like this. Just let people know I watched their video,
Yeah, and let people know that I've read their comment. I mean, it's I think it's something that you got to do because, like I said, I know there's a couple channels, and I'm not going to name them, but way back in the day, I watched them and I sat there to leave a comment. And by the time I've gotten to like 10 or 15 different videos over a span of 2-3 months, and it never engaged me once back on a comment, then I tend to probably not leave comments anymore. And then I tend to drift away from watching that channel anymore because I'm like, hey, I've said something 15 to 20 different times to this channel and they've never once ever replied back to me. I was like, what am I wasting my time for writing a comment down? And I feel like if I feel that way, there's got to be several other, people out there that feel the same way too. So I think engagement is definitely key.
Yeah, and then I was thinking about Mrs. Talking Bullion. She's like, I'm gonna do the laundry, and then when I'm folding laundry, I'm gonna watch Silver Stealer's video, and it happened to be the video when we had all the text. And
Well,
she's like, well, that won't work.
yeah, I can't blame you, britches. I wouldn't do it too if they were nasty. Absolutely not. And I've also wondered about channels that take. I'm not trying to name ones that got 20 to 30,000 supporters, and it's got to be hard for somebody to sit there and get 400 or 500 comments and not miss a few. I mean, I couldn't imagine sitting there spending the afternoon trying to reply back to 400 or 500 comments. Luckily, I'm a small channel, so I don't have that problem. They're into the 10,000 range. Are you going to be able to keep up on all those comments then?
But you know that if you go into your comments, that you can assign comment like admins and have other people comment for you. So if you get that big, you just have your kids or somebody else go out there and make comments for you. I'm sure that's what people do.
Mm. Yeah, Silverholic says, I don't know why someone would not answer comments. It's good for building rapport, but also YouTube counts your own likes and comments on your videos, so you're helping yourself answering. Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Somebody took the time to comment. I take the time to comment back. I mean, that's just the right thing to do.
I agree.
Yeah, playlists. Except for, TB's would be Constitutional Silver and all his videos would be in there.
Yeah, I've got one called Junk Silver that I put them in.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, I believe in keeping up on the playlist. I try to keep up on those as much as I can. In fact, I always say I got them all caught back up. I do it about once a week and catch everything up on my playlist. I think those are important too. And I've heard, what was it? Well, I haven't seen around lately. Richo, I haven't seen him of late. And he used to talk about how it was very important for your about page to have a rather lengthy description of what your channel's about. That figures into your analytics somewhere down the road.
And the things that you tag your videos with, like if you're going to be talking about coins and stuff, should be in your about
Right.
page.
Right.
So it kind of matches up. And things in your description should be in your title and stuff so that it kind of matches so that.
Yeah. Yep, Silverholic. I tried that automatic setting one time on the playlist like that, where if you schedule it like for later time, that you can automatically have it drop into a playlist. And for some reason, mine didn't work. I tried that like about it.
You have to check it though. Mine isn't automatic. Maybe you can set a default, but when I schedule my video, I check what playlist I want it to be on.
I'm pretty sure I'm not doing nothing wrong. I tried it like about a year ago, and then about a month ago, I tried it again, and the same darn thing was happening to me. It wasn't going in there, and I didn't know why. And I was like, okay, is it a big deal? Well, no, not really, because I can let the video drop, and then 2 minutes later, I can go in and add it to a playlist manually myself if I've got to. So that's what I've been doing.
Rocky Mountain Bear is asking about TubeBuddy. I don't use TubeBuddy. I was using a different one when I had my other computer, the free version of it, where you can look at people's channels and see their keywords and things like that. But when I moved over computers, I never moved over the what I was using.
Was it Video IQ?
Yeah, vidIQ. Yep.
Yep. vidIQ.
The only thing that scares me is you have to check that box that says that they have control of your channel. And I don't like that. I don't want them to have control of my channel.
Good night, Fiat.
Bye, Fiat. Thank you for joining us.
See you, Fiat Destroyer.
Silver
Hey, Silver Troopers.
Silver Trooper, what's going on? Do you guys use vidIQ?
I have it on mine.
Yeah, she uses it. Which means she could be using it on my channel too, because
I'd have to go in and verify your channel kind of thing to do multiple channels.
It's kind of cool the way you can look at your channel and it kind of judges things for you. You can look at other people's channels and see their keywords, and it's kind of a cool thing, especially if you care about analytics and trying to analyze what works and what doesn't.
See you, Archaeology, Michael 007.
See you later, Mikey. Take care. Have a good night.
And Silverholic says, yep, they ask for permission to delete your content, I will never give them that permission.
Right, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things that you have to grant, even for just the free version. And I didn't remember doing that when I first set it up. I don't know if they added additional things, but I just have a hard time saying yes because I'm not sure what I'm what I'm really agreeing to. Come back one day and say, "Have all my content gone," and
Right.
they were like, "Oops, sorry about that. We didn't mean to do that, but we did."
Yeah, I don't think I gave permission to delete my content when I got it. And I've
I
had
think
it for
it's like all
a
one
long
thing.
time.
It's like you grant permission to bullet point, bullet point, bullet point, bullet point. It's like there's a ton of stuff, and it's like that's why I haven't done it.
See you, Savage Stacker. Have a good night.
Yeah, see you later. Thank you, Savage Stacker. Appreciate you chiming in and helping us test tonight. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, that was a decently long test there. I didn't think we was going to be on here that long talking bullion.
Yeah, no, we've had fun. I've just Saturday night, enjoyed talking with everybody, but we should probably go ahead and get off. And it's getting late, and see if I can get something ready for tomorrow morning. And just want to say thank you, everybody, for helping us test tonight. We're really, really happy we found a solution. And Winning Image Photography and Silver Steeler are going to join us on Monday night and hang out with us again and have some good chat. So look for some more giveaways, and we will be hoping that you can join us on Monday night.
Yeah, maybe it won't sound like you're talking to nobody and getting no answers.
Exactly.
Hey, thanks everyone. Thanks Silver Ripples. Thanks Sterling Cannabis, Kendall Kid, Barbara Cambone, Silver Britches, Silver Holic,
Silver Ripples, I don't know if you said him.
and Archaeology, Michael 007, Rocky Mountain Bear, Silver Tanifa, Silver Trooper. Appreciate you all stopping in here. Thanks for having us again.
I see a CSM Steph. Sorry, I didn't see it come in there. Hint from a newbie playlist on certain subjects help. Hey, CSM Steph, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate you popping in and hanging out with us tonight.
Come join us Monday if you can.
Silver Bar, David Carlisle. Thank you, everybody. We really appreciate it. Have yourselves a great night.
Thanks everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night.